etier for me chacha. Please kindly share this video for us. Invite people, tag people, okay? We are about to have a discussion, a conversation with a CSF brother. Many CSF brother, but I come back and have a conversation. Honestly, a big supporter of the movement CSF, just like I am, okay? And I said, I'm on football because there be said, oh, when you CSF need me, he was in chain until it meet me, just like I was, okay? Now your vision be a warmer Ghana, your or dobia a warmer Ghana, and until a movement, it's a CSF by, me him who baba GM, because I may pegana ye, so but I could do stage be a CSF, no, some people no cramp no mabe extremist, no mabe movement in him. Or monkwa view no kwan here, said or moon no sana, I was a be associate, so 2 years be different now at the confusion be ba. And see, you one brother was says here and then about have a conversation. A friend of Bismark Kusi, okay. Bismark Kusi a big supporter for the CSF movement. But also what understanding for phobia me say and then have a conversation. Na nyina ye twene ho bi okay na tie how obiati CSF na sefa. So wo ho. Enti me be frame Bismark Kusi na so be frame CC me ne kasa CC me say on frame. Nti me frame Bismark Kusi na just say you have a conversation a very necessary conversation. Me sremo so obi kasa okay most of the time enye de obi beka bia na never ya adwene but just because when obi nya adwene no it doesn't mean say you should start by saying say akwa we yejimi akwa we kwasia akwa we aboa because say wo so ba begina ha say na wo so kasa the same thing na wo so beka obi so ne wonya adwene nti imagine say obi ne wonya adwene no na or say kwasia you are very stupid, you are very fool, you don't have wisdom, say so you don't have to agree with me and answer with Bismarck, but still no, you don't have to use insult. You can disagree. Menka said you don't have to disagree. You can disagree, but you give the reason why you disagree, and you give your opinion why you think what he's saying is not true or is not correct or something. Don't just say you are stupid. Okay, it's not wise. And to me, Fred Bismarck say, okay. Now, you didn't come over and say, Seto SSK, Mr. Monshe. Hello?
Many are Seto, Bismarck.
Okay, Bismarck, me that's when your time no na you didn't come up. Me no kasa si na me can say me life because conversation no you interesting na you say a man for soon tie bi until na me ba life no. Say sa na tie.
Yeah.
Okay. The Bismarck introduce yourself be man for who there we be also a platform or social media so na man for who Bismarck corona in na kasa.
Oh, okay. Metia Obibia na Kusi Bismarck 2000 defenders of Avraham Ben Moshe's message. Komodi ene adwen to na ye ba betre ya adwen kakra enye memfa ne se ntokwane abufu se de yenu asetu CSF oni bi ne nkase omu ni na ebi mu afa na sem no personally omu attack no I see say wonti bibia se a ubetimi ne no mato to adwen na mu ni na ebia bekopin krum ana say manya adwen kra still mu na boye etiatia no sa.
Now, okay, in 2000 defenders of Avraham Ben Moshe and a Bismarck platform, no, okay. Into wow, maybe I would see but to me organize it to any platform now. So we name 2000 defenders of Avraham Ben Moshe or Facebook, Bismarck Kusi administrator or Honam and as a platform or hold or Honam, okay. And Bismarck, then you have a conversation before say, about life with him, you kasa about CSF. According to Wono. What is the main purpose of CSF? CSF for both I anything. Who bet my amount for who?
Okay, according to me, CSF for both I may I not say, media, I'm talking about myself because CSF on your torso into Ubia one the definition any the way or city CSF message no asset to me the media. The media say and say, baby, I come. Na so me Kristo ni na me ba ye me Kristo sum enya gro kra se ye wo ka eye Kristo sum na waka eye me enti me fa na se me ni Avraham me ba be hia na e wo Facebook se all ye program eye one eye we TV interview bi enti me bu fu ye na me say na why na orchestratia aye Christosum Nyankopon ne ensem ni bi na te se abufo na wo soro nti yenu ane kan se obufu na atie no ukoda adwe bi da utim book na kita wa se nyame bi book no ba wadwe na echeki o wadwe na echeki a wo hu se there be ya ma ye book bi ane mo adwe na je ma ye nti in short ke ba be tie yenu ano ne message na se e na me fa nti me dia me tie ase ne se eye ya me wiase se ye ba be som eye nyame bi na bibifo ye de ye ho atu nyame so ama nyame e wo Ghana no ama ye ka akiri bisan se eye 5 days na se ni pa de pa ye adwuma kra not ya sorry dem na eye we obompaye ha sei entitam bia Christianity anasa religion e ma wo ye handicap tambia ususu say supernatural force anasa being or energy bi wo hono ma eno be boa ma de wo ye no ayi na mimi hu ni say de no eye nipa no eye wo effort nti ma mi ntwaletia
sisi ano o pa kire say CSF botaye no ne sesen nyamesum nyame bia ne
hono o me pa kire say de CSF botaye na nkasa no eye say nipa uni wiase say o ba besum nyame bi 1 2 yen eye empaibo na yemfa ye ho yankasa yadwene ya hoɔden enye ade bia se wo ye ne saa ye betu mpɔn enye nyame na wodi ho beto no so wo be create illusion bi otrim a mirage bi say to say wo aka eko na ahwehwe no mu hwe kwan no mu atum zase nso bi dawo wo bedu na nso bi ana honom eye saa na Christosum any religion as a whole eye nipa tambia no e create ade bi ma se fa ho tu ade bi so na saa religion ni ho na misuma dine dia me hu ni say ye adwuma we na me koya I need to put in 100% effort na metumi aye me di nyame bi ataache a eye saa ebeba mu say ade na me ye no me fa nyame enka ho ansa na yeye
okay enti sisi an me pese me ti ase from outside home de wo kan sisi an okay enti obi ji Nyankopon di a wo ji Nyankopon di na se wo ji Nyankopon di
Nyankopon di e de wono ana imaginative.
Okay, then to answer question direct straight say the be clear na man for it nti wo ji Nyankopon di na se wo ji Nyankopon di
Make me question and about make some question Nyankopon pay and I can answer
me busa wo de answer Nyankopon bia open bia no me busa wo say wo ji Nyankopon di anasa on ji Nyankopon
me Nyankopon bia ni
okay fine simple nti wo ji Nyankopon bia ndi wo nim Nyankopon bia okay nti e fa ni say obi ji Nyankopon di na oje Bible ni de fa Christosum enye example na sa Christosum no okay Nyankopon a owo Christosum no o kire say yemfa enansia enye adwuma yemfa emu ba akonji ahome yemfa mu ba akonsom no enti obi a ono je Christosum di na wo follow Nyankopon no o de enansia mpo na be ye adwuma den ye ka se won fa nya adwuma se de be ye ne nsa be kona no enti ono de enansia ye adwuma na o de emu ba akon ekokosom Nyankopon a eya ade bone anase wo tu ne de ehu hia krampo
okay me am that's to me no me want to say one say the mekan no Nyankopon bia ni ba bia no akasa yemfa edansia nya adwuma ne yemfa ba akon ento on mo home yemfa ba akon som no enti me hu ni say from a point of view no me tire mu ye one unto me nka say o so na bi o so na say die o ye de nyame ni die no katla kwa be no pa so katla se pa som no o koma nyame ni incense on pe incense now the incense na koma no e ne ti wade enti o ye de hu say anam na me fa me say situation no me de hu say da ba ko na nyame se me mpa som no kan be so na me mpa som no me fa me ti ne mo fom me ntiatem ana me ye dey kan be so na me pa so na so say nyame no enu ti na conclusion minti nsum nyame bia ana me ni wi ase say me ba be so nyame bi
Bismark enyi sana mebusa wo say wo de wonji Nyankopon di wa kan claim obi ati bi okay but obi ji Nyankopon di de ono ji Nyankopon di no owo kwan a obefa so obesom ne Nyankopon say what I say example ni say wo ye nkremoni a owo ni ko na obefa so obedi say oye bia wo ye Christiani a owo ni religious book Bible obefa so obe follow bia say oye traditional religion believer bia owo kwan bia obefa so obesom ne Nyankopon say what I say na and this any pakro no see me the Christiani na ye example Christiani no Bible ni kire ne say onye adwumaden ommo ne homodene enansia onfa mu ba akompo ngira home Se say Christo ni no o follow Bible no na o de enansia ye adwumaden na o de mu ba akokọ kosom ni Nyankopon a e ya de bone anase e ya de papa anase bia o condemn sa de we krampo sa na mebusa o
oh enya de bone me condemn ba me unu say emfaso ni su hu hia
enu e difference Bismark what say e bia inye obi wo honom na wo say e bia se wo no onji Nyankopon di okay wo ye adwumaden se wo ye adwumaden na e bia weekends wo betimi aka say wo ko beach akwa eden akwa chile so what you say na obi kan kire wo say ehun hia we e fa no ho ben because why there was a way and why ni nyina the whole week ni nyina no why adwumaden what see through say wo be feed wo family wo be ye bibia e be boa wo na weekends no pese wo kokọ chile na wo bar wo club wo beach wo cinema wo shia wo na fofo na mo ye games wo ball na obi kan kire say ehun hia we e fa no ho ben enti na me busa wo no ke enti ono agye Nyankopon di na ono so obeye adwuma 6 days na the one day kwakoso Nyankopon na wo say enya de bone but ehun hia enti when me ehun say enya de bone no so what I say na enti point we say na me pese ye focus wo honom no enya de bone enti Bible no example Bible no enkyere say ye mmom pa ye 5 times a day na yenye den ye fa sun frɛ Nyankopon kwa Nyankopon be ye bibia maye Bible no enkyere say na wo hu bibisa Bible ni
me bibi sa o de to aso
okay nti bibi sa any Bible nti je say uhunu se nkofo bi yes anyema we say na enye Bible na ekire wo mo sa so when two person condemn wo mo na you cannot condemn the Bible, you have to condemn those people ana
mean enye condemn mama me condemn on me kire say here there is no need or let me ask you what is the need to use that single day to worship that God we are talking about need be ni wo and paso be dia ba din tina men obi en worship say nyame no obenya dia de
okay mama ma answer no okay because some people no they appreciate they acknowledge say they be you Bismark na be away your father okay until you as a father no you are providing for your family, you are the man of the house, and then your children you are going ukoye adwuma o man kwampo mo appreciate omo de omo say normal you have to bring it to them until you kwakoye ba bia no say oba appreciate the wo de man no na is something now you yourself you appreciate it so oba na thankful for you say what I say na say bia me father was a very hard working guy ebia was too kwan free Ghana oba betina brochire obo adwuma san hwe edan ya etim me na nkofo ni bi ho krampo na omo one bedroom na nipa be 3 omo share but me father adwuma dia why nti a me nkwa me wo me room me nkwa me wo me TV wo me room me nkwa me wo me computer wo me room me father me appreciate no I will give him respect say what I say na enti this mentality no and some people was in him say they didn't come by themselves. They appreciated the creation was created by a God. And this God, they want to give their respect and thanks to him. Did they believe in God like me? Okay. So I want to appreciate my God because I believe that I was created by God. And the example, you as Bismark Kusi, you will say there is no God, there is no Father, there is nobody that you want to appreciate because you are. I said, okay, that is why that is the reason why now some people will worship God. That is why now they will choose one day to go and worship because they appreciate, they acknowledge that their creator is there. Okay, that is why.
I'm sorry, emphasis now we making one and you good pa no. Once I can say papa ho na wo ya de ma no na say wo appreciate papa na fine say Nyankopon bi ho no ma me papa na wo do the example say amane bi ba betumi a me papa no betumi ba rescue me example say me sedem na say we pon na cartoon na eja to wonom na me tietiem nipa mro na me papa ho no ma oba be boni aba bi me na mo no say nyame na o kana sema me so make no say asem bi to me wo me dem na eja to ho na me tiem onyame according to one abofo no mu oni na no obia emma me into my rescue enti the thing is there is no need me nyamfa so bia emfiri so say na nipa bia wotem also on nyamfa so bia ne mom no illusion ye create ato adwuma e be how a waste of the mind. That is how I see it. Because I was once a Christian, I thought and reason same like this.
Okay, but Bismarck, I said, why you know perspective said wo you never be useless and I say make sense in and yeah okay why but before for us AGDR okay untimi nka say the no example na was advice say no okay say bia bibi beto a ofada wo hono ma obetimi aboa okay enti na ofada ni hono so say bia say me time na me nyini wo Ghana na me parents were abrochire na me wo Ghana but I still appreciated them. I didn't see them time my father oba abrochire no time me father ba abrochire say me mother ba abrochire na me you so young. It is my first time grandpa me who me father me team recognize and I say my father e wo manim no na mahini. But the whole time, my father was providing for me, but I never saw him. So, but he was still there. So I still appreciated him.
But they were helping you, your needs, what you eat. No, wow. One single thing.
So that one single thing, that is the one who believes in God, you know. We believe, say, right now I am speaking, you know, okay. The air now I am breathing, you know. I didn't create it my own. The air now, the air and from an I mean, who many CCA, you know, you know. Minim say you me create here. Say me yale CCA, na say me koda hospital na you me here oxygen cramp na. Bia e ka e beka say me metwia ansa na yetimi abde from na simi so no. Me ntimi afford. But CCA na me tewa na me nyale no. Me appreciate say from we say. So what I say?
I don't believe in that God. I breathe the same air.
Yeah,
I don't appreciate. I don't appreciate it. But I'm breathing.
Me tell say enti na me can say ye wo mo nkofo bi wo honom na. They acknowledge their creator, and they will be one of them. Almost they will not acknowledge nobody created us. And from my way,
no, I acknowledge my creator.
No, you don't.
Oh, sorry, my creators. My creators are my mother and my father.
Okay, fine.
So, yeah, I appreciate them.
Okay, but you know, say, and from an it wasn't created by your mother and your father. That is the point.
And from an
so what you said, you can breathe. Will be influence them at the moment. Will be influence them. But the point, and then they say, "Oh, say, man, one reason why now the creator needs any worship." And I say, "Bibisa," and I'm just giving you one reason. And they say, people appreciate, people acknowledge, people feel say, okay, without this creator, no, maybe it wouldn't be like this for me. This year, I'm we know what Tia says is here, okay. You want man for more, okay. So I didn't think so they want to appreciate, say everything is going for them, okay.
And no, the man do want to see a handicap, no, because a man do want to your imagine say the OD no.
There be Bismark.
Book effort.
There be book and say on your Juma 6 days. And to why Juma 6 days na we and what do 1 day kwa Yankopon. And ye kasafa ho ye wa manfo na omo ye broso anase omo nye ze Bible na kire no and na wo condemn a metiase but enye Bible na se omo nye ne sa say amanfo kwa kwatena solid dem Monday anopa Tuesday anopa Wednesday anopa Thursday anopa enwumere bion na ne ba ya le kwaporo de ti asoli fie no enye sa na Bible na kire wo say intimi kasafa obi a o follow Bible no wodi nye yes Yankopon ka e wo Bible no mu no odi ho asem. And I said, or did and once I'm near Juma. Sanko for we say no crown still condemn woman.
Also, you see the word condemn now, mean condemn the person enlighten woman. Yes, I say, Sadina, get created that two with Simono. I'm my handicap, or say, I say they need to give some kind of thanks, appreciation, some kind of like praises to something they don't know. And Sadina don't trim, am I handicap, and wow.
Yeah, but Bismark. I say I say oh yeah insincere. Me the actual book no follow you follow Bible na a guideline, okay? And he say me as a Christian, you know. Ubeti to say me ya ade bia e ya de bone. Say me ya de bone na as a Christian na me see me a Christian, you know. Enye Bible na extreme say me kokwa ya de bone no. Eye me na medru stage bi na okay. Me pese me ya de bone. Enye Bible na kire me sa. And say me ya de boni bi na untimi ka say Bible no na e kire me sa. And say you person judge Christianity now, we have to judge the Christianity based on the Bible. And the Bible no actually a kind of so e believe no am guidelines how to live. And so obi ye otherwise than the Bible no can and your Bible na kire me sa. So what you say? It is obedient as that echo command Yankopon one. Now would the woman say it make sense. There's no need. But to obey, emphasis says obedient. weekends need no person ko club no ko chill ko only guests ko chill ko no mo sandia okay for you and I'm boy
there be honest so me time bet them ye honest me pesa atena say nipa no munyanti ase say I was once a Christian. It makes the reason why I say the person me enlighten nipa say we don't want to even a day say nyame bia na o was pona enti a enye no kameti me say tama na me ye Christoni ana mente Abraham message no not me bomb pa ye manya me bi one day the krompa the created the between me say nyame ni one ma ni ye bibia enye yi anase me nya ono so aka wo nemom say no me be ye free thinker no and ma won say there is absolutely no necessary nothing say be ya say wo one day bi si wo say nyame bi wo do ho to no so wo worship no enyia mfa so bi ani so so we sad ni free ma e ma be ye free e ma wo to e ma wo ya de bi a wo say e ye kwa ho den wo tum ni ka wa ho den over boxing wa ho den enye ade bi o be create one day example me bobo na me boking facer ye ko bobo na ma pompa urade bo ya ye kuboyi me srofo ho de be hye mu ma bofo dem na me guide me me bra no me be ye free thinker me common sense me ko train na eye se me hu se dangerous tackle bi ba ma de be tere be say enem pa ye bi a me born nra e ne be save me say me skip wa I need to skip it. So I'm free ban. I'm gonna be free ban. Says I'm gonna pay one day penny crap. And my own want to be so say. Say who call a man near one. And answer who situation be more now. We are dear. Sad dear no better me up. Wow. Sad dear na make us say. Then you free totally because person is so.
Now okay, Bismark. Okay, Tina make can say you are using who you sue a beer. They will be catching one. I say they would say and I would JJ. Okay. Yan can say okay. Nti wo hunu ni say bibia ye wa hoden, bibia ye wa hoden
100%.
Bibia ye wa hoden. Say what you say na
100%.
Okay. As a Christian, as a Christian, so okay. Bibia no as a Christian, bibia no okay. We can say we put God first. They can say we put God first now. God wants us to be better in whatever we do. It's the me ye bia no so I have to give my 100%. Say what you're saying now. God doesn't say, yeah, 20%, then I will do 10% for you. I have to give my 100% too. But yes, as Obeka said, the yeah, mo describe religion. Obeka say religion, say what you're saying now. The one
because of the religion attack will stay. One say, oh, why you handicap? Me you free. Also, can be our statement, no. What did Yami be? And now what the force be attacked? Now, some make us some swing, but me pass our force not attacked.
Okay.
I'm the same as you. Nothing changes.
Yeah, but the difference. So can say okay. The difference. So
why do I need that God?
Yeah, the difference between you and I, and then and say okay. You don't acknowledge your creator. You don't acknowledge. You think that it's okay. And I made a mistake. Okay, I will acknowledge my creator. You move forward. You move forward. Okay. Because to me, in the end, okay. To me, in the end, I don't know what is going to happen. Ochinachi, do you know what is going to happen? Maybe 2 weeks to come. Obianim. So what you say now? So why do you have to prepare for 2 weeks to come?
I prepare. Me tell me to 2 weeks. Nobody better me. No me. Yeah. Better me plan so fine. Me plan as me. Oh, okay. In 2 weeks time, me go Ghana. 2 weeks, never na me kwa Ghana me ko.
Yeah, but how do you know? Example, no, say what you're saying now. So even though say you don't know, say if this 2 weeks is going to happen, and I say no, you still prepare. You are still preparing. Say 2 weeks they drew one man. Ubeye we say. You don't know.
2 weeks next one. Me prepare because meaning baby I ko.
Yeah,
I will travel to Ghana.
The point in say since he said we don't know that 2 weeks no to you can prepare. Everybody, you can prepare. Say you go to Ghana, and from Ghana you come to Canada, and from Canada you go to Slovakia, and whatever. You can prepare, but you don't know that this 2 weeks is going to come. We as Christians, okay, we don't know. Say what is going to happen that okay. But we believe in
God. Have you seen that religion? I'm what creative fear be, illusional fear be at him. So me now, everything I don't care. I plan I will travel to Ghana. And once 2 weeks in back, me call Ghana. 2 weeks also I said BBSC. Now some fans are coming the sea. You are restricted flight. Meeting in travel. I stop.
Bismark, I overcast a untie committee 10 years. Because of
me follow what's now and one me pick me.
Okay, it's 10 years, okay. Say you name that channel. Mimi name that channel, okay. Until you can prepare whatever you want to prepare. To say we as young guys, we are preparing for our pension. Why are we preparing for our pension? Because we want to we believe, we hope that this is going to be in the future. It is going to be you never could do that stage, you know. You could do that stage now. We want to live comfortable until you be and she be at home. Said ye be ya, you need that chibia, you bet me that boy bra, you bet me a survival. So what I say now? Until we use hope, we are hoping say we will be there, and we are using faith, say we will still be alive. So our pension never betray until ye more will be at home. That is exactly the same thing for a Christian like me, you know. Me believe we say that chibi or honor Nyankopon being a boy, okay, it's Nyankopon being a boy, and our purpose be my that chibi no was according to me book I me follow no was it me wua obebu maten. So what I say now, tell you me wua obebu maten. Enti me mo brapa menya be a righteous person. Me kind of kre ma me mo po ma me wi ade ma me mo kro ni nyina the same ma me mo adwaman ma me nye enema bi a e be say community. So what I say now, ti Nyankopon no ma me enchechire bi a me de tena me community ni mo a me den community ni betimi a prosper by a good thing. Say me yes anima we say ni nyina achi ewie na obesa ma me benefit bi a me ba ne nchen. So what I say, minim say no kra na say enye no kra no eno minim, but okay, say me dem ho to so na me follow science chire we say na first of all no me community na me team sisi no e be better, e be good, me nkofo na me no omo dealing na e be good enye me na me dem adwene eni omo dealing because me am say me use my adwene de na me ye de be benefit me say me hunu say me twa we intro na me twa we intro na me timi de enye de me say me nya na me ye ana ti na me nya sa say wo hunu but me follow Nyankopon bi de en dia me na me gidi say Nyankopon na bo wi ase no ma me guidelines say me follow me timi a follow e be boa ama community ni nyina ye den aye kama
point now we're making it now you're correct no mo me hunu say e ba be si ade ba akopeso woni say ade no
e de ben
yeah, they are one to say, Yamena walk can in Yama walk na so as Christians still. San Yamana walk can want to and Yamina. What do you want to say? Yes, I'm your way now. And your way, maybe a free thinker. My date, let me say, me, Mammy, come young Kunipa. Won't so also a Christian, but once I open so make it claim this say, so be a Christian, dear. Yamino Bekato say, Kunipa and Kunipa, and I can't say Christians, young Kunipa. So for any now, we want to be one else on them.
Bismark enti na make can say okay so because we Christian na is say we do one beka ti the Bible no kire say by their fruit you shall know them. You see or say there are so many wolves some of them are fresh sheep anymore and we people when we say we are Christians Ghana claim say they are Christians, okay, but our fruit will determine if you are a Christian or not with your mouth. And yes, we claim. You can claim for yourself. Somebody can claim say he is CSF, but Onimshe nothing. Somebody can claim say he's a Muslim, but Onimshe. Somebody can claim say he's a Christian. Onimshe about Christianity. Say what I say now. Being a Christian and then say following, and you say not being a hypocrite. Following the path of Jesus Christ, yes, church say no. In church na be follow. No be Christian. Who ye Christian so na ye benya fruit to be from you. Ye be hunu wadi aba no. Enti ye leaders na omo claim so omo ye Christopher ni nyina no. Ye hunu fruit to be ana. E na prove so omo nya Christopher. E title keke ndo omo so. So what I say? Enti say o kan say Ghana honom no. Omo ye Christopher so ye hunu hwe no. E because they are Christians with their mouth, but not with actions. But actions in here, and yet are not nowadays because me Christian, you know. Action in here. So
not just a minute. 1 point now. Me also mean 1 point to say. Also because of Adena, maybe say me person we need to eradicate that thing from our brain. And my handicap. Do I say based on how you are speaking, bringing your conversation, you know, the next say, I say you are handicapped because akwakoye say enye uye adie bia manyame say be ya uwu a uye bibi because of nyame bi na say ye na say you free will you free choice na say nyame bia ni wo until religion bia sanka won make statements I will make you and that you be thinking or talking as I'm talking meboa.
Okay,
so what say about this idea about
there be Bismark I will fear what you want what guidelines go if you want man I say everybody can do whatever they want.
Say like
as a father, if you are meaning so who your father and I say when your father, okay, but if I say you are a father and then you have children in your home, no. Is it say free thinking home, no? Everybody can do whatever they want, and also you give them guidelines. So who try woman the omo ya ebe boa omo, and I say what from the omo ya ebe say omo. Okay, it's a young Christians, no. If we believe that God created us now, a day in a Bible ni chere na ye ebe saying. You better remember one example na Bible ni chere ye ebe saying.
Sir, be Deuteronomy 21:18. Deuteronomy 21:18 or say oba eyo sodin for eya wumi ni asetoi oba yo sodin for etutrafo se wotu akwadaa ne fo baako mienu miensa na akwadaa ne mfa me as a free thinker madin be tell me say still me dia bra no mepempenifo bia mo makasa cha me amegusu akasa cha ne mbom no o Bible no book no say for the mantamu a wotifre ekroni na mpenifo ameka mitimo ode na yemfa abo yensi oba na bo ni enku no ogitum.
Okay, it's a me man okay what kind of Deuteronomy okay but in the Bible no Bible ni nyina no Deuteronomy now can say in the Old Testament. So what I saying that was in the Bible no is telling us at that time no enya ade a cover was also we so Bismark okay to my because I won't be because
based on the phrase now based on how you phrase it what say na Old Testament
mama explaining chiro okay you would enter make us okasem ye because unima e bia be mo akaseti ya bibia
obetia na unima ya answer no first answer no imply say
there be tobo mama enter me say mama explaining chiro no Bismark me enter me busa I will say okay who discipline wo ma wo fie wono no can say and I say bia wo mo rules do okay can say yes okay this particular century na ye one okay ebia ebia utimi do ababo bato ewo ufie honum say okay you can whip your child at home ebia there is nothing wrong with it but 200 years to come this thing no whipping your child with the stick you know the tokran for Bismark me my example Bismark metiase tobo metiase meti verse na me my example keke okay and it could be it is possible say maybe you can whip your child with a stick it is okay but be at 400 years to come 1,000 years to come 2,000 years to come this thing Bismark they make and me logic now what reply may say at the moment now okay it could be say it is possible and I say it's me the about something common, something normal, obia accepted. Would the training akran something normal. But imagine, say, in 2,000 years to come, in 1,000 years to come, in 100 years to come, there is a new generation. This thing is unheard of. And it is a more kind that time in the generation you do future generation. And this thing is the most violent thing that you can do to a child. So what a background on the top. And that generation, more casano. So omu read your Bismarck biography. No not a woman say. So one of your children who was misbehaving, and I already about born a chimienu and I said a 2 million. And the people consider you say Bismarck, may explain what you but me person unya logic, no me person answer that question, okay? It's 2,000 years to come, different generation. Say people know that generation is reading your biography, and also more read this story be about 2022. Now, Omoka say, what kind of people were these people when they were whipping their children with cane? They were wicked
Yeah.
people. They were
not to death. Put it
yeah,
there,
Bismarck.
not to death.
Wait, Tobo. To your point in here, the point in it say if they are judging you with their standard now, more than at that time, you know. Say you as a Bismarck, you know, you were a wicked father for even beating your son or your daughter with a stick, you know.
Yes,
would
yes.
that be?
Yes, I agree.
But would that be something accurate? Would that be something good?
Yeah,
so that be and you want something you can for a moment. Into almost logic, no.
I am establishing on the point.
On the point, yeah, so Bismarck. But answer why we didn't come answer and what I saying and say, okay. To them, no, they would think say you were wicked. But when you were doing that, were you wicked?
To them, they would think I start 2 years to come but they won't say
wait, it is enough. When they use their standard not to judge you now, they will condemn you. They will say you were a wicked father, you didn't love your children. Right?
Correct. What about 2,000 years to come now? Comparing me, any dear mechanical.
So now let's go back to the Old Testament. Because that is the point. That is why now you should know the circumstances of the people before you judge it.
No, there is no circumstance of any people that can make justification fair. Something which is not absurd.
That is what the Bismarck, the same logic now, because of your standard of today, you are using it to judge it.
No, my standard or any standard of living will never make any justification. Of which I know you accept.
I accept that. This generation, we say, it is not necessary. It is horrible.
No, don't emphasize on the word this generation. You know, at that time, even.
How do you know, Bismarck? How do you know?
Right now, don't you know?
No, right now, that is why I'm saying I am speaking based on this generation. But you are speaking about the generation now. You were not there.
If you put myself in that generation, they were human beings as us.
Yeah, but you see that generation, Bismarck, that generation, okay. Some people used to sacrifice their children to their gods.
They were humans.
Yeah, but so
sacrifice and then if you also sacrifice some sacrifice Jesus.
Bismarck. Oh Lord, Jacob didn't ever say Bible. No, God, Jesus said in the Bible, and he said, I lay down my life and I take it up. Jesus, he laid down his life and he took it up. My main expenditure, okay. So our verse now will go to you about Deuteronomy 1, okay. First of all, no. Deuteronomy laws, it is the Old Testament that it doesn't apply to our generation. The reason why now
this generation, Jesus now true the foundation of the Old Testament, and I say
that be internet culture of Bismarck. Well, logic now we used to have saying okay. Logic now, and now was here say I am comparing God with human beings. So who training will be for you to who discipline will okay. A quite now will be discipline at the age of maybe 10 years old, So this 16 years old now discipline be different. So what I say, depending on how stubborn, how the situation is, depending on the people's character, you can prescribe their punishment. And yet because of the people, not because of God, not because of God. And yet because of the people, or more behavior and more punishment.
And to what right now as a human, do you accept to say based on whatever behavior they were putting on, a good say, Yankupon, a catcher or mose, or
based on this, because I wasn't there and I trust in God, so the God is just, so the God will give a particular punishment for that time. And you decided.
So we a just God.
Yes,
we
Mommy explaining to one more time, okay? So what a child and so what a child are who say a yakrakete say the abia or yes, okay, Penimu down. Mommy can talk in the Old Testament, what okay? There is something God doesn't like for a man or a woman, somebody to insult, to beat his parents. Also, pay, your parent is something that you don't play with. The punishment that you receive, it is based. It shows the severity of your sin. Yeah, that's what the Bible teaches. And the punishment, shows the severity of what you did. So it's a capital punishment. That means you went beyond what you were supposed to. And the Bible gave it clear. Say, or be insulting the parents, if you beat your parents and insult your parents now, you should put him to death. That was how severe God is trying to train these people. Severity.
So I should encourage my child or somebody to follow this God.
And that is what I'm I can't say Bismarck. You are using a generation which is not our generation to judge.
And I make sure that generation be about 10,000 years generation still. Se usi ubabo na ukuna ombe uni se uye udini na nipa beni ana umbeni. Yeah.
Okay,
you can never make any justification.
No. Bismarck, me to a point, and I said because you are judging God based on your understanding. They say okay, but the point now, maybe Busa I want to say, "Mami be a Jesus, be a Bible." Next time, maybe say me say na bad, and I will go to lower family who say. So on the way I say no. Me Busa will say. Because the Bible no a process, your generation, your covenant, and your generation, your covenant. And the covenant now a covenant at our generation, no, it doesn't go with that law. So what I say, Mommy Bibia.
Musu say, media sumbie, and a buy, Nembum, Manfa sumbie, medium papa mu, and enkrante. What did you say?
Michiremu say, yes, to say because of unknown tino, so we didn't cheer. Or now for family crown for then, Eddie ever hunting.
Minia and can't someone say yes, one a statement. No one say yes to him.
Yeah, it okay.
That's something that on our
west, no, Bismarck,
argue assumption and claims.
Bismarck, Metiwa say. But young cra, you will be a friend of Casakwan. So what the Casakwan say?
Yes, you can't say one
Casakwan. Everyone Casakwan.
A direct statement.
It is
no Casam Cafe, millions at all. Who is so program Yami Basui? Manfona Sumbi Nebaya, Median Topa, near before Nebaya, and Yakasakwan. Yes, direct statement.
Yeah, because okay, in the Bible, no, we have many examples in the Bible from Jesus or explaining himself or kasa in a parable form. Okay, people assume wema than the wema no a parable. A parable.
Christians move misquote to misinterpreting yama bebre. So we be sure asuma than about command. Which teacher and explaining we say a parable.
Yeah, and then make which teacher? Okay, Tobo, which teacher and explain say a literally said you go on. One teacher ben explain say
much simple Bible num say urama. But statement be a bebuo a simile metaphor personification biano. Bible nankasa eka enye nipa no na obeka Bible neka. Now go the book of Proverbs or kasa no what say enye we eya bebuo we you say where you say
I do not
need anyone to interpret it to me. Say where a parable, now where a casaqua there be.
It's teacher Ben explain the Bible. My question is still no woman may answer no. As some me busa say there be Bible who say yes to say manfa and papa moon buy and I say manfa asumdwe buy me papa moon buy. Say what you say na. Sa verse now we go to see an okay. Who part say teach yes to papa moon buy one fa asumdwe buy.
And me patrol a tricasa and one acasabi.
There be a catcher on a tricasa and a can say a tricasa and a can say, Obia Canchinegua. I said, saying,
and uncle when just we direct. And was say my and kabum and a buyer. I did not bring a year unity, Nemono, or the a year and Papaimu, Chitemu, and Krante Kutukuru or the buyer.
And so that would mean say so literally now that would mean say you saw Jesus with Enkrante with knife and then separating people, right? That would mean say that's what
and then nobody say you will be. That's the member say Akodana Ekita yesterday, and Akodana Kitabubi, and I will be not Akodana say on some a year in Yamia. None of my men etime bu Akodana could yes, your evidences baby. And you can't any binono, and you by movie binono.
That to me. Bismark. Asemna wo kan sisi okay. Say Jesus, son or yeah, okay, or the Papa Moon. That means that he did it in the Bible too, right?
And then I make us smash on no. The statement on
yeah, but the statement, the statement, yeah, you follow book, you can't just say, and you say a book, and you say no, Christo ni be at here. Unkwana what you say, okay.
You be at one of you need Christian point of view, and you a layman point of view.
Of course. There be Bismarck, who you mistake,
that be Bismarck. You as a different person, you see, say don't go here at one man. You cannot say you are Christian, so you understand it in any way. And a layman, so no, don't go here. No parking. Hey, applies to everyone.
Bismarck say Ben Moshe can say okay, Ben Moshe can say be okay. Hey, what one man I didn't hear Juma. Okay, ne madrun ni adwuma. Okay, so one madrun adwuma a combat do fucking. Ben Moshe make his statement we say na say obi etinche na otie Ben Moshe na Ben Moshe ka say madrun adwuma. Na ono tie ase say ene e was ofa azan kwan bi so because wa madrun adwuma no ho be kire no. Na okoko use azan kwan bi na o de ya de bone a. E Ben Moshe ya na say ye wonpa kwan na ye sa de we say.
O ka say madrun adwuma ka say adrun adwuma e bi ni adrun adwuma e bi ni say one, so what do you do? What do you
but this man, I won't what yes, example, I'm the man. I won't what the bear Moshe can I say in the correct way?
No. That is the explanation. I didn't get to my customer.
I do want what yes, my junior, but won't what yes, say, my junior, you say, men quiet the bonnet against you will be. But before I was waiting, I said, my junior, you man, say that maybe tears here. Sana me pattern
not just any pan or TSS are not being here to
example sana to say the say Bible na sisi say no there's also because Bible near a book a religious book a chire Bible no and chire will say kokodi obi ewu the book is there to teach you in a way na be guide one be righteous na Bible na can
and the book never guide you verse ni na me go to Deuteronomy 21:18 over your for them
it is book no it is also book no in context now obi who say verse now who quote no and who ni hwe and this generation
now the book of Paul anyone there in this generation
it is
what meaning do you have in the book of Matthew in this current dispensation?
What is saying?
Say Yankupo say Yesu Matthew the Chidifua. Who you met to a Chidini now? What does that thing got to do with you right now?
Bismarck, you're sincere to the work and okay. Make catch you say you follow Jesus, okay. Jesus generation from that time of Jesus by and only you follow Coco see a and found in church. Not as
a Yankupon or only generation Jesus
Debbie Bismarck. So we catch Oba would be a 13-14. Now we catch Oba and say, Ama, me person who's only member be agent corner baby ana. Okay, me person who's only boys agent baby ah. Upon square brefi. Now a drew baby. Now we catch Oba and say, Ama, the Benado Kunuba Chirame, the Benado boy Baba Chiramia. A contradiction. Debbie, a drew stage be now before that time over no for Mema. Obana nyina baba drew stage binti a obetimi de bema befie nti obetimi ama no enti your generation bia na because of encofone environment no said the omotie no omo guidance omo laws na baaye enti baba drew stage bi na enipa change enipa system a change enti new government na baaye
enti minia we obetire we sumo say the book of 1 Samuel 15:1 o say nyankopon ka tire e odifo no say omo nko Amalek kuro no mu omo nko kum emma apemfo enkoda kentoa emmema omunkum ade bia ehome ade a enye omo nsɛe no Edientia, and also Utim say.
Once again, who's a quote to Old Testament? Send me catch and me catch and say Utembia
Is it part of the Bible or it's not part of the Bible?
A report to what happened.
Do you open it before do you open it before the New Testament or not?
TB, it is reporting what happened. What happened?
No, do you open the Old Testament before the New?
No, you one by one. It is reporting what happened. And who you should it's a BA okay. You it's a BA opesa with Ghana ABA 777 Asante 4 a year Adiebi in 1802 Asante 4 and Infante 4 Eko kidnapon ko fo bi no mudi Ghana for abro and omudi Ghana for abro tie ye Asante 4 na ye wa say no say ye kasa na ye say hey Asante 4 say na mo ye imagine say na wo ye no say what for Bible now what's that with judge Bible according to you also a report once again what happened. So
correct. What happened right now to you? I'm asking you, to you as a brother, is it good? Can any God do that? So when you're best myself, and Kodanke to a muse a fumu. Unim the genesis of this story. And then they said, a bit years ago, then you're reminding
Bismark.
Amalek one in Omokoye. Into a Yankupon, Kaiwamo, Eminia, Yankupo Benebit to me at Kai Nipadas and is a Mungo. How?
Bismark. My main country will say, okay, so we be a winning Yankupon in okay for you. To win I didn't Yankupon, you know, we did say Yankupon punishes. He punishes, okay? And to you,
no meaning I hope I saw them say. Until they say we are Christian and until we did a correct say.
Let me make
Yankupon a Kai Nipa more moving feet at the end. So Mungo Kum Nipa and go Kum and Kodanke to a big for goodness me.
Be Bismark, te the American, okay. Ye jidi say punishment or honum. You obey be an obeying work your punishment or honum, okay. Nyankopon and oma you can say in the Bible no it's the age of accountability. Sa verse now will quote to say an okay. Sa and confona saw yes so sources on kokokuamono. From generation to generation, you know, the omo yan or moye. They are killing their own children.
And yes, an interpretation it's there.
Oh, it's okay.
The interpretation was that 100 years before, long ago, and the Yankupon Kai Israel for say, Sound Crawford and Omokontapa, meaning say Obino Bicontapa, why do you stand behind one person and Jed Ada? And the Yankupon Catrom say, Bismarck, and I'm asking you right now, say,
Bismarck,
do you think that God
Bismarck.
Minia.
Time obey na Israel for any uncle for Amalek for no Omoko time bear.
Israel for come free Egypt. Baba Slakono, Omun a sad and Omun and to come with the
Debbie, Antissa, Amalek for the attacking Israel for and I say Israel for the attack on.
Israel for Omutu baby, only a month for
Debbie, Antissa. Me person make us my verse because me sure say only the Bible only can say Bible only can say. My
15 verse 1. Mama verse.
What's the verse Bayan?
First Samuel 15 verse 1 can.
It's the first Samuel 15 verse 1. Also Israel for the attack.
Onyankopon asma
odifo. Bismarck. There be me busa will say then Amalekite for okay. And when the attacking the uncle. Sana me busa me boy. First Samuel me busa. And I will say but when the attacking the uncle. And you so what read would make a point. It's not a person would say no.
And when we come to part, they did not go in and attack them. Israel for no, and they have a church said Israel for no, and they can't amount for, and the Pata, and the Demu on their journey from Egypt. I have read the entire Old Testament. I know what I'm talking about.
Okay, so Bismarck. Oh, Patra say Israel for not they were going their way. I feel like you were free Egypt. I feel like you were free Egypt or mobile. You don't free Egypt, best not call. And they were attacked by the Amalekites at the time when the Amalekite people were killing women, pregnant women, children, and all of these people. No, who say Israel for our fault? Sana Walker.
We are not using report you, Mr. Oma Konto, Pomano Mokoye. Sana Bible no report here.
Okay. Okay, but some part say, eh, nipa menu na ekon, e na omukon yen, e na Yakopon to site, and I will come aboa.
Yakopon kran to kwani mu oba betina eye we Israel mu ema omu defeat eye Amalek for na still Yakopon say Amalek any omakono onu Yakopon or the mark be sign wo 100 years ever since mu na Yakopon kai Israel for say what a wicked God what kai omo say omunko take revenge enkuku eye Amalek for no omunko koda emma akenfo kuma de bia enye wo honum how adey nyame beni
because say make catch us Bismark bibia manipulate your mind into who ni say
remember verse nana Exodus 17:18 to 13
before no say first Samuel after the Exodus
that say first Samuel 15 verse 1 and Yakopon kai omo the battle that took place no it happened Exodus 17:8 to 13
Exodus 17:8 to 8 Exodus 17:8 to saying
8 to 13
8 to 13 okay and one of them it didn't happen on honum
can said the American also I'm misquoting it why can it here
now okay maybe
and way Israel for no omu free Egypt eba omu free Egypt eba and no more campaign and we Rapidin and Amalek for no and omu kontoka
okay e dey tira
what's it against ya according to history at that period na sana na ekose na Amalek for the theatre say Israel for no eduru baby na omuni ni panel mo no o ma it was like that say
verse ben no
fighting na o ma take eye o mu place no enti Amalek for no so Israel for no be duru no
ade ya fune do o mu free Egypt ba afune do o mu free Egypt afune do o mu free Egypt what the verse ben na Amalek for no say Israel for no be duru be no verse ben na on so betima no
first verse on kan ye
there be me the good screen so no was it Exodus chapter 17 verse number 8 okay
8 yeah
and the verse I know you me the good screen so my man for who be okay because
yes
me the good screen so no
I'm for ekoye and omuni Israel for point of and Yakopon ba be gina Israel for nati
you see na wo change you no na say wo say Amalek for na ekoye and omuni Israel for kokoye
yes
okay and Israel for na and Amalek for kokoye Amalek for na koye no
and because no omu be tell after Amalek omu be tell afa and yes omu no omu kontokwa based on the history at that time that was what was happening
so what's it based on the history at that time until you come back to the point at that time because the generation but what they ever told you because
no the point at that time they say na Israel for so be born man omu be kum omu don be
no I didn't we say na me pese woman me verse can be say
so na won so adre na wo de can say yes one antre mu sa no tie mu say no ma me verse
yeah okay to my verse na me hu answer what me because if you read the Bible in context now okay that's what it teaches and say yesterday or the basapasi say Muhammad ekoko wo no kunku ama for bibi say ni Jesus abrabom and you can never point anywhere now Jesus was killing somebody unti me point
so dia to so and that's it
me that so but so baby I will say Amalekite for no they knew say Israel for no will come and conquer them into omgwa kwa attack and I pay baby a wunya sa nim dey we free no
kind the entire book of Exodus because in time a history
but my kind what say as I history my kind my who say there be me American me kind no man who baby a Amalekite for no dwindwin say
American kwana Israel for no mo kontopa they already had lot of
but there be way before Israel for na for dey do free nkwaso ba after na most akwa fa won ba and baba attack
and what say omo first battle omo ni American na
sana me tia say yes
oh no I started the book of Exodus Israel for and konto kwa bebre omo ni amama hu do bebre di kan ko yansa na omo ba beduru we Amalek ntina make us say what kind year if we finish go back and read it again
and you say before say Israel for never conquer so they were fighting no mo di man for any man
no I've not said that. I have never said
yeah,
that.
but me can say omu free cross so mu na eba say afa na do ma ba omu ye weak e come the omu na adwane mpondi omu bo for Moses
and to omu betu kro bi a omu ni kro ne da ko na omu ji kro ne dia no omu nsuo and so
sa adwene we say no na me pese wo kire me because omu ni Moses na nam omu ka say Moses
until na maka do say the entire book of Exodus okay kan ba so what can pa
omu di Moses iba na e come the omu na no omu ka say Moses and na wo be fire na wo be kun omu ka say Moses yen ko ne kwa attack nkofo ne njiji omu ne ma so wo hunu nti wo na wo kan say wo
ya tan Old Testament ni na wi o beti ase eye omo ba no omo konto kwa bebre ene omo ne amaleke kwa omo konto kwa bebre o kai verse kan ya ma ken kan ba fuma Nyankopon na akra beka into onso ose onu Nyankopon no obegina eye bepo no so na wagina eye Israel for na ti no omo gifiti eye amaleke eye den say Nyankopon 100 years biem. This God is reminding the people that go and kill the people, go and kill them again. Because of what? They forced them.
Bismark. Ubetima can verse in my interior. I'm like I talk verse number 8 one of the
the Amalekites came and attacked the Israelites at who's
sorry, I didn't say.
The Israelites at Rephidim. Moses said to Joshua, choose some of our men and go out to fight the Amalekites. Tomorrow I will stand on top of the hill with the staff of God in my hands. And scroll down. So Joshua fought the Amalekites as Moses had ordered. And Moses, Aaron, and Aaron went to the top of the hill. As long as Moses held up his hands, the Israelites were winning. They didn't win. Hold on. But whenever he lowered his hands, and what I mean to him, verse the answer, but we also what can you ama Aaron kitapumani to kitapumana. According to the Bible, like the power of God, I'm Israel for any wait, unjust God. I mean to
so you just read that they came to attack them. They came to attack them at the time when they were vulnerable. They had nothing to eat. They were vulnerable. And then now you are saying he's
the word vulnerable at the time. So I can tell Bible, Old Testament, but time Israel for a free Egypt. About the say, Sana Israel for the Probia so now for a battle. Now it was like that.
Bismark, me say yes sincere because book now kind of honor. Sincere no
public
okay,
storyline. And to me, also emphasis now.
They do that kind me pese me hunu point now, baby me pese me hunu point be that kind me intake akra.
So fine.
Because point at the point here time on by attacking Israel for okay. The omodi here Israel for me pese me hunu be the omodi here Israel for no.
The Israel for the Amalek for.
There be the Amalekite for the year Israel for. The omum the year Israel for no.
I don't know, I'm saying, I know they see you, the answer your Exodus chapter 1. Me, I can't buy, I can't come be do Ubi who say, time now or money Amalek for Baby do sell Crumono. No, or money can you prove for I could come to Quadada. And no, dear one, my son, it's a Bible. I won't lie. Me say,
Tama Amalekites for attacking Israel for no. Again, or the year Israel for no. Because the punishment, the God in the Bible, no, since our just no, the only eye for an eye. So what I said, eye for an eye. How long now them our more that time, no, eye for an eye. The only year no, and no be no the bayamo. Until I'm person who the only year Israel for no, a dear intina a coban is that. So what I said,
a simple question, and a demand a simple answer. I'm the amount say, Oko King kind free a year with Exodus Tama. Israel for the free Egypt air battle. So what can you win in soya making?
But me said because Amalekites for be attacking one more after no free Israel ba. What is it no more baby? Yeah, after no more. So because Yakupon boni pa ba ko po amoni pa nyina meboa. The Bible
according to you, yeah, my main fan is
okay, according to the Bible, no Yakupon boni pa ba ko pe. Obo Adam. And it's won't complain about Adam one money penny. And according to the Bible, no, he used one nation to spread the message because it didn't. You have to start somewhere, or sashay, or also say, oh baby. So the nation now that he chose to use him
you are making more claims and assumptions which I don't accept, because I will never accept. Say Nyankopon you soon nation be. The thing is there's nothing called God. So I don't. You see what you are saying?
Yeah, but that is what I'm saying, because you don't know nothing about God, okay? So you can't even judge God. So what? Okay, my example. My no. I know everything about God because he or she or it has a book, and I know him. Because you don't. No, Bismark. Okay, so this is a good point. Okay, now you are judging. Say, okay, this cannot be God. This is a wicked God, and I say, Bibisan. Okay, so on what criterion are you using to judge God? But no. You see, because for you to judge somebody, you have to have the knowledge. You have to know what.
Yes, I have the knowledge, and I'm reading it to you. The person who committed all those sins, no one watched them, and once them ever, and I'm quoting the Nipanachana, Mamusa, no, you papa, no, or you young people, no, you say, it's only once a minute, and I mean, what's your Bible?
My verse if you crap, okay. The God in the Bible, no, there is a time now, Deuteronomy, because the time I saw I was okay. Deuteronomy, me who's our verse now. Yeah, what time or honoma or be punishing. The time on Nyan Soya, and into Sodom and Gomorrah, and the crap time on the soya, he came down to end of Obabe testify, and he had something now. It was what he said. Say, oh, yeah, Bibia, or time on Nyan Soya, he never punishes you, gives you a time ahead. According to the Bible, I'm speaking from the Bible, God, okay? Yeah, man,
na onyamia onim se obonipa ni wi nipa ne beye boni emfunso be nipa no dada against or where they find punishment. Was that God a confused God?
No. It's in America. It's a baby. Logic. Yeah, one statement. Mama responded. Responded. Okay. So we make a statement. Do on now. Okay. Yeah, I was saying who say even who cramp on. Okay. You give your rules and regulations. Rules and regulations are punishment. They change as a punishment in there today. So what you're saying now, even you as a human being, Crampono, you are trying to put the punishment.
Yes, punishment it is because I will never know what my child will do.
So if you don't know, so why did you give punishment? If you don't know, why did you give punishment? Debbie, he's dealing with Enipa because of our nature, no? Because of the nature of. Because you have your free will to sin.
I don't have free will. You have free will. There's nothing called punishment. That's what they are to tell me. No him say
because you have your free will, no. You can sin.
Don't use because answer no. Not only you say
not on him.
Not only they are saying there's no sense in it say or punishment.
Okay, it is a onim se tobo se onim se enfonso beba ho obeye bone no eno ntina odi nkan ku a anase oku okase nku Amalekite for no enkura ni nyina no se onim se ombeye bone daache eno ntina omoye kunu na onipa bone na so onipa bone ni
na just say na me no onunim dada said we ne besi na sad ne say siria na wase apanish nipa no
na bi tobo tie question ye because of say onim de besi daache nti no
that was me na mbisa question when ya na wo pesa wo disciple so
de ma you ano
me bisa wo say wo Nyankopon no say odi nipa ne ba wiase no onim say fonso be ba nipa no ana onim
and I make catch you say
Nyankopon he didn't know
or your own onim but adikonti a onim no ne say onim and so say odin kan because ono onim no wo onim say Nyankopon no punish wo e wa de a because onim so obey that
ono onim na wasan the punishment at all their service it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it didn't make catch you say Bismark Or no nim no, it doesn't mean say we win him. I don't know who say Jacob. They best say what 2 weeks to come. Because I also win him.
Yes, me so he doesn't have to punish me.
But you won't have quiet. It is your free will which will bring you there.
Did he know that I will commit that sin or not? Bringing me, not on him, and not on him.
He knows, but do you know?
If he knew, then there shouldn't be anything called punishment.
Why not?
I think I for my wife. My visa question say, Nyankopon de me ba wiase no.
Bismark.
And for so be ba me ho. Say see I na onim say, e be do baby Avraham Ben Moshe message. E be mama 10 against onu Nyankopon no. Na onim e na ode me ba ye.
Bismark, yeah.
Yes or no?
So I Obeka say oh yes, Tobo, yes, Tobo TB. Mama can't say one thing. Nabi TB, Bismark. You should logic we saying okay. To see Anabia will go Ghana CCA. Now or no Ghana when how a Ghana situation it here. When we say Abia and cry stubborn Ghana. And to no case me ba we say now I won okay. Obey stubborn dachi. Intimidate.
You are comparing a God who is unlimited to a human being who is limited.
May compare a God to a human being who is limited, but the God is dealing with human beings, so he came in a way now we will understand him because we are human beings.
No. Okay, so me as Bismark, me yes, according to you, so Unyankopon de me buy. Now Unyame de me, but not on him say Avraham Ben Moshe message. Ebema Bismark, now the 10 years against Unyankopon, and you have answered yes. If you have answered yes, then that God cannot punish me again if I turn against
him. Of course, now because he gave you your free will, you don't have to go and Bismark. You don't know. And Nyankopon have given you your free will. You can follow him.
I don't know what God knows because God is unlimited. And now God me we are saying any point or create me in a way I am
Debbie, Adentra. That means that
unlimited.
Bismark. The errors. Debbie, God created you, okay, and gave you that ability to decide for yourself too. He doesn't want you.
If he has given me ability to decide for myself, he doesn't have any capacity and any platform or any chance to judge me.
Now, okay,
simple.
The same logic now. Yeah, I'm going to make us apply the same logic. Okay, Obano one honestly a human being or no only freedom, but you still gave him rules and regulations that always stay with fear.
Yes, I will give my child regulations and rules. Because I don't know what, or upon giving him that rules, I don't know. So
if you don't know, Bismarck, that is the point.
Hold on. God already know on him that he knew Bismarck and son of all creating me. It was a period we went through. Avraham Ben Moshe the message. Ever me let any message here for the side. Now say, oh, mommy, that free will only any chance to get me.
That means I won't take free will. I said, Obano.
No, I want to
okay, Tobo, my is Bismarck, 10 years. Bismarck, Mr. 10 years, okay. Obano, Oman rules and regulations at home, okay. Now you have given him the option. So obey the opposite now. Obey punishment we say there is consequence for the obey obiano. You know, say yes. Your son could do this. Wouldn't him so bet me a way. Anything how the rules the better one.
Of
everything how the rules, Baba.
No, you are getting it wrong. So meaning say, my cat me say, men ko night club, men ko.
Okay.
That's a me ban aya so ding. No a night club. Men punishment say not me. I already said me bano. I trust me bano uncle. But this case study.
No. So you gave rules, because you know that your son could do this until he had the option.
No. You are getting it wrong.
So if you knew her, then you wouldn't want how many rules be are.
Oh, that meaning uncle armed robber. That's a man robbery. I will punish a yammy banner because now me did say uncle yet. So would the Yankupon ever be semi shoes more replacing me? Now, because a Yankupon Bob Bismark, my quack armed robber, and I'm a call joining Abraham message. My straight free, you know Yankupon. Name more best punishing me. Only told you punishing me. Yes, sir. And make it say, already not only that the world who even know him was you. Well, who did that? Say,
okay, Bismark, my the conclusion because I was me catch you 1 hour 30 minutes.
Yeah, on the platform.
Yeah, me catch you 1 hour 30 minutes. I was saying me catch you before, okay? And you didn't get you didn't get, but Bismark, okay? My memo understanding now here, you know, God, no, or no nim that chain, cramp on a ye nim that chain. Minim the man watching it. Say, in 2 weeks to come. Remember, be a Muslim, I mean, say what I say now. Tobo, it is not about God, it is about me myself. I don't have this knowledge. Even if it's a God in man, maybe the minimum. It is a God in the ball, no Bismarck, no. He gave you laws and rules to follow. And then there is also things now you can decide not to follow. And it is a woka say Avraham Ben Moshe Nana God in man. You don't know what God, you don't know, say in 2 years to come, you also become a pastor. You don't know. And God has given you the ability to make your decision. And at the end of the day, the punishment be after death. It is not God who made it, who judged, and that's God decided it for you. Now you have
then who will punish me?
Because you made the decision. Who made the decision to follow Ben Moshe? Is it you or is it God?
So who will be the punisher to punish me?
But who made the decision to follow Ben Moshe?
Myself. And so will I punish myself or another thing called God will punish me?
The God will punish you because you did not do the will of God.
Based on your submission, that God cannot punish me again because already He gave me the chance to do what I want.
Yes.
And I've done what I want.
And then he told you, say, Bismarck, he told you, say,
he didn't tell me I have not met him anyway.
Yeah, so that's the point. So you don't accept, you don't even acknowledge him anyway. So what we don't even discuss about because
I cannot acknowledge what I've not seen before as a father. How can I
okay,
like
so that? Bismarck, it is the point in I was saying to say it is not God who made you go and follow Ben Moshe. It is you yourself.
It is because I don't believe Avraham Ben Moshe is there. I know he is there.
Yeah, it is okay. I know I said there's some people now they know they say you know Ben Moshe is there. People know say Sakawa is there. That's why they go to Sakawa. People know say armed robbery is it's okay. They can be rich from armed robbery. That's why they do armed robbery. People know many things. And to the point that I am making, and they say if you go in a particular way now, it is not God who is sending you there. So at the end of the day, I can only judge. God is going to judge you based on what you did, not what he did.
No, I have to judge God based on he knowing that. So I will have to judge him, not him judging me.
But what do you mean, say? It's a quite way to say teacher nature what your classroom on okay.
Now me ban the armed robbery. Me ban there so judge me say tina. And answer me say me say judge me ban.
When I did 20 share in some fan another thing. Togo.
Me the ama me ban. Me ban or the armed robbery and or the akwa kukumu. Me ban onima de podia or the kukumu. Me ban ye tina. Me ban ebe ni anga beba me so judge me. And I mean I me say ko judge ban say hey. I didn't know the two na akwa kukumu.
But Yankopon for two bia ma me boa. The logic.
Sa two na Yankopon me ba o ma me two.
That be o ma wo be a Bible.
Choice now work no. Choice now work so the ama me you two na.
Yeah, but o ma good choice. O ma good choice no. O ma good choice.
Two na kwa join Avraham Ben Moshe akwa kokuno. Akwa shoot Avraham Ben Moshe message no. And now for me team and I'm masterty against God. He cannot judge me again.
That be Bismarck. The same logic we say. And Ben Moshe can say be a yin so adwene no. Ye mo ye homo de yin so adwene obi fa Ben Moshe message no Ben Moshe fault.
No, Ben Moshe message say or say you so adwene, you can use adwene na fire idea right?
Okay.
It is obi eko use adwene na the kokoya idea enya sa message.
And the Bible no say Bible no so message no say yenye righteous people. Yem build up, yem build yourself. Yenye adwuma 6 days. Into obi ye adwuma 2 days and also 1 day and your Bible no church.
And the Bible now so say oba your so against why you think that
when I make catch was but didn't catch okay. Obiati say I think say people will understand. People now they care about the truth and okay. If you want to judge Ghana based on what our ancestors did 2,000 years ago now, Then Asante people.
One day, penal this what they assume God. You remember one day, so I will be program. So what do you gain from that one day? I stand on a point, say, am I handicap? So one day, penal, and I can be a bit of things say, oh, yes.
Bismark, okay, you remember one day, so okay.
Application, blah. Because what was umpire no sad damage, I remember, but me as a Christian cannot, me application fully, I will prepare. Because I know that I don't have anything that will help
Bismark,
me to get that job.
You are using the obedience to judge the Bible. That is what is wrong. Because some people are doing certain things, you are using it to judge the Bible.
No. I'm not using that because I was once a Christian.
Yeah, but because you are a Christian,
also, I was programmed as a Christian. And as I say, my baby truth, I am even.
Man can say okay. The Bible,
fair judgment.
Bible no say your preparation. That's a Bible no say your preparation.
What's the Bible no say?
Bible no say your preparation. Be prepared for whatever you are going to do. And that's a Bible no say your preparation. Do go kobo boy, not so kobo.
Bible no say Bible when fanyamidi kan.
Yeah, but if and you will prepare because that's what you're cooking. Bismark. You are misunderstanding it.
Use that time that you will use to pray to go and train.
Bismark, doesn't mean say me kwa koye exams are okay. Mami can be put God first. No doesn't mean say koye exams now. Kopon pay 2 hours. Next week I did 20 minutes. And yes, I'm Nyankopon di kan. That is what because you applied it wrong.
That be a difference. Now so still empire be an army body. Maybe Avraham message. Now my own is no.
Bismark,
so even that 1 hour.
Bismark.
I could have gained something extra.
Because you applied the syllabus, you applied the method wrong, it doesn't mean it's a method natural. To put God first doesn't mean say if you are going to do operations, the doctor never be operation now. You should go and pray, say God will come and God there be to go put God first, over to can say a short process. Give me strength, but you have to learn for whatever you are going to do.
No, now who the care about back at him say give me strength? Yeah, I'm more a handicap of ye. And he said, oh yeah, give me 100%.
What do you mean say you 100%? Bible not clear will say prepare for yourself, preparation or honor. Learn, you have to do the baby and you have to prepare. And you have to yeah, but yeah, because why not?
And this 2 hours. Now they are 30 minutes. Maybe 2 hours and 30 minutes.
Baby, yes, I'm a Bible nature. Yes, a Bible nature. Okay, for Yameka Huna.
You said that right now.
Baby, you can't just say, okay, for Yameka Huna. You could use 2 seconds for God. The beginning 2 seconds is enough.
That is the problem of we Africans and even humans as a whole. We don't respect time. 2 seconds.
That is what I mean. Okay.
2 seconds in the game of football. It means 1 second and it's a goal.
Okay, so you see the problem. So
my problem is you don't have to give any second to any God.
Bismark, you see what I say, okay? You see what I say because family in here, I say, me catch your time on us, me no kind because time on us. If see what I say, me throw next time, okay? Me throw ebia ochina Monday what time?
Me what time?
Ochina mo free, ochina me free day, okay? And once now also ebia wo free and I see bibisa.
Ochina me free.
Now okay, it's me throw ebia me time, who time now me what time now? Me throw.
Now they watch them.
Yaba life, okay.
Me that's the brave.
Okay, me see what I say.
Mate.
Okay, settle SSKT for Mr. Amon share Montaga for okay. Conversation say be an here, okay. A new cancer no be a yagane. Obia with your GD. Settle SSK as a Christian, okay, with the Bible niti. Bismark and then Kasa was saying CSF or say atheist on one deep Yakupon be okay. It's a different. So we a Christian now Bible near a religious book, a book religious book. It's a scientist, and many brother by who can say or a scientist or a scientist, okay. And to also so a Christian or a scientist. Into I say na on the science now on Usiano or the or Bible no with the view of science. So what you're saying. Into a man ye doubt maybe because in science further no, and yes, I Bible no can say be a virgin birth no scientifically and possible. Into na me kasa about BBC say untimi hwe religious book with this aspect of science. Yes, I now be confused. Say they be a book no a religious book. Now also be a person kind of as geography book and possible. So far geography book now person with this science kind geography book e be confusion, okay. Say be a me account proverbs e wa ha say me fa account proverbs we say book we say no. Now me kind book we say literally. Now me kind say the go on without the understanding of the proverb now. Very difficult, okay. So offer Bible no so now you cannot read the Bible no in the aspect of science and I say be I said the open no. Literally there it could mean different thing, but with the context and understanding, no, you can get the real meaning, okay? Because the Bible no, is here to teach you, to guide you to be a better person. Common sense, and I say we are okay, we can understand things. Obiya different understanding. Obiya a way to survive. For me to survive, I will do certain things to survive. It's not a common sense next time. Of course, my family here me obey them so on. But there is always something now. It could be wrong for you, it could be right for me. It could be wrong for we say obiya correct in the sense obiya correct, okay. And tell me for Bible now because yes, I will depend on the Bible because Bible in church no. So me fan in context, I'm a fan in the way now Bible ne person me use now, okay. Ever benefit me better than say I'm going to depend on my own brain. Say be me I say okay, I did where you good now. Me baba catch me say papa according to my common sense no it's okay for me to marry a woman or your ba no person or marry a woman now. Me use my common sense also use no common sense. I didn't tell me catch there be a bonny enye. I didn't tell me can say me say my mamre say what they say obi na shisha mamre no. There are some things now obi here guidelines. Where they are it's a amount for say the Bismark can who say offer guidelines from Ben Moshe. Obi here guidelines. Where they are here guidelines, okay? To decide the home, baby offer guidelines ni free no. And I mean choose Bible no, okay? Obi so beti choose Quran and I say bibisa. But the fancy what I say Bismark me that okay? Verses now Old Testament no. Yes, as non-Christian and I say obi a one Bible in no a problem, okay? A problem. But say what the Bible need now we a Christian here. Na Nyankopon e just Bible God is just, okay, it's just God no information a ekura wona be judge bibi e do be gina court room see now, okay, e be any pakoro no ni be gina hono onye boni bia but evidence na dia baba present no evidence ni nyina akere se ona yeye but e bia nyo na yeye into judgment judge no judge ni pakoro na he is judging the person based on the evidence and so a boy ni innocent e bia ya fabricate evidence dia baba shano so and ye judge God see na me give the Bible no fi Nyankopon hono Nyankopon entretre, okay. And ye judge God see here we are judging God based on our understanding. Yeah, limited mind and they judge God. Okay, obi ebe fan there, okay. Intina America no, there's always a way now you can interpret things to benefit and also to suit your agenda. Okay. And Nana was saying call me for 2 minutes, Debbie. My time so I will end the conversation here. Bismark me that's the pan. And next time on my Bismark platform, so no 2000 defenders of Avraham Ben Moshe. Near more discussions for honor, okay. And you'd be what I say, I be as conversation where I Mr. Remo, I'm also subscribe our page for them, okay. Seto SSK, YouTube, Facebook, TikTok. And I was almost at here saying, say, easy to be say me them in the what they say now you are questioning somebody easy for you very very easy me that nobody can question me, only I can question people very easy, okay. And then also there also the show trim tina you're turning around here because you about question the ideology of CSF because me can CSF now, okay. You some people now and so Bismark Crampo kind obi an kono na understanding of CSF because you about check the ideology of CSF now. You bring many different people will be arguing different, okay. But me in here me kese pan say the basic biano different understanding view be biano. We shouldn't consider ourselves as enemies. Say me question Muslims, I question Islam. But I don't see the Muslim as enemy. They attack me, okay? I question ABSM, question CSF. Don't you? It is you can question Christianity. Bismarck question Mrs. Here, okay? I will not see Bismarck as an enemy. No, he has the right to question Christianity. You have the right to question Christianity. I have the right to question Islam. It is a big question will be now. Not some people know they think say yeah, enemies. No, very bad. We have to always leave a room so we can question. Wait, my question. When I will do that, I can question you. But questioning doesn't make one an enemy. But it say me pacho time I mean, and I said me question Muslims now. Do I say to the Muslims, you are very foolish to believe this? You are very stupid. You are an idiot. I'm questioning the religion, but I don't insult him. Say you are very fool. Say me did Muslim ni bia tema. Say we kwasia and I say we jimia. And yet because we Muslim nintra, and yet because on the character no, on the kwasa sembia or ye chreme no, and or jibi share no. What you're saying, but not because I am saying you are a Muslim and that is why you are this, and I don't do this. So what I say, and say me did you attempt. Me did you attempt. Now would do my term are different. But say would do my term because I say me a Christian in India. That means because also we be before from it will be so did you attempt by order. So it makes sense. We will never and yet possible say we will all agree on one thing. To once now we will always have different understanding, different will be able to accept something different. No? You can question. That is what Menkasa you cannot question Seto, Menkasa, or you cannot question Christianity. There be. But at least the whole question, Krampona, you have to be fair. You have to go according to what the book is teaching. And the one important thing, okay? Seto SSK. Ghana be na it is ourselves now, and I will say about it. We ourselves have to put Ghana, okay? Seto SSK, I will end the conversation and Mishama Monshe, Montaga Manfo. Omaba. Me do Ben Moshe, Michao, Ben Moshe, Baline, so no, Michao, okay? Bismarck, so me that's a pan. Bye bye. Bismarck, me that's it.